Yo, what's up, people? It's Gunner Hookah here. It's about that time. Man, I've been getting in on this YouTube thing, man. How's everybody doing tonight? See, Only June, what's happening, June? Carbon Q, what's good with you? Big fish, little boat, what's happening? Just chilling. Part 3, chopping it with Precision Strike. He's been a man with a lot of knowledge, a lot of depth, a lot of resource in the short period of time he's been doing it. I mean, you can't say he's been doing it a short period of time. He's been doing it for probably 7 to 10 years. But to be on the level he is in that short period of time and to be a young man, he's killing it right now, on his way, definitely up there, just playing around with the big stuff. So nice how to do it thrice. So right while I'm waiting on him, I'll entertain you, a little bit with you looking at my beautiful face and a smoking hookah. But since I got 3 of you on here, if you have any questions, I'm putting the link up now if you want to come say what's up while we wait on my guest. Oh, man, chilling, brother, chilling. You know what I mean? Tactical Trash, what's happening, man? What's happening? Jay Smith. Yeah, man, start coming. My guest will be here in a little bit. But I put the link out if anybody want to come on and say what's up while we wait for the guest. Let me change this bad boy up. So, bong, bong. Well, all I'm doing is chilling. Sunday night, I appreciate you coming on here, take a little bit of time out to hang and do all that good stuff, you dig? Tactical Love, what's happening? Yeah, while you come, shoot, when you come up, just go ahead and hit the like button, show me a little love, see if I can break this algorithm jump. If not, who cares? As long as you guys are here watching it. But yeah, show a little love if you can. You don't forget. My Fly family, what's happening? Just chilling. So we're going to be talking once again to Precision Strike. Another live, chopping it. Some good gun talk, some fun talk. The usual stuff. I would love to... Green, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening to y'all people? Let a few people come on here, enjoy the light. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy this atmosphere with your boy. How was your night? How has been your Sunday? How's been your weekend? I know it's just about up for some of us to get ready to go back to work in the morning or in the afternoon or take care of some business or whatever the case may be. But how's your weekend been? Who went to the range today? Give me if you've been to the range today, throw an R in the comments. Throw a big old R in the comments if you've been to the range today. Carbon Q. The hardest working person in showbiz. Carbon Q. Man, just chilling. Nobody want to come and chop with me for a couple minutes? No R. I feel you, man. I feel you. One in the chamber. What's happening? Catch y'all as y'all come in. Catch y'all as y'all come in. Like I said, just waiting on my guest. Sometimes people be, some things run a little late, but that's all right. I can entertain. So, who bought any new guns in the past couple of days? Who eyeballing something new? Who got something that they eyeballing that they probably gonna snatch up and give it a beautiful home? Make sure everything good here. Mom, we hear my stuff go off sometimes. Slick back, what's happening? All right. All right. That's what's up. See, somebody had to get a new gun. Somebody had to get a new gun. I see you, man. I see Hot Tub. Slick back jumped on the CZ. Everybody up in here ready for some good live stuff. Oh, all right. You better put something together, huh, Tactical Trash Panda? Juice! What's up, man? Everybody coming in. Oh, so I get some of the heavy hitters in this game. Come in here and show some love. I wish I could show some guns on this, John. I mean, I got them in background. I wish I could show some. I got a short I'm be putting up shortly. I heard the Scorpion is decent. I've never shot him. I heard it's a decent jump, man. So go ahead, keep that CZ family popping. Everybody doing big things out here. Everybody doing big things. While I wait, tomorrow night, I'll put that out right now. Tomorrow night, it'll be a Wild Wild Wednesday takeover. Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a funky ride. Going to have some people on here. You already know them. You already love them. It is going to be crazy tomorrow. Miss K, what's happening? What's going on, people? I'll show you some ammo. I can do that. Give me a sec, man. Give me a sec, you know. I'll show what you want to see. You want to see some funkiness? You want to see some regular stuff? Let's see how deep I can go while we wait. I can entertain y'all with some ammunition. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got for the people. Big Mauser, 3 Argentine, Mauser, Argentine. All right, big boy stuff, right? You want that big boy stuff, right? Melanated, what's happening? Big boy stuff. I'm going to show you some big boy stuff, right? This is from all my curio and relics. Mill Sir. Everybody knows about the 308, but I ain't doing 308. 308 is on this, not on this one. Coy, what's happening? Ampu, what's good? 7.62x54R, the 54R, the infamous one. This bad boy here is one of the nastiest thumpers out there. Yes, sir. This one is 147 grains of just nastiness the size of that casing. Beautiful joint right here. It'll stretch out to about 1,100 yards. Big Zoe was good. 1,100 yards of just straight whoop ass. Or you want to see some big bore, tactical love. Now, this is medium bore. This is medium today. I'm going to do a big bore video down the road, but probably do one this week. But right now, it's just medium-sized bore. This is just some stretches. This guy right here is 303 British. This one's 160 grains. Soft point, soft tip right there. This bad boy is good for about 800 yards. This bad boy will rip you apart. A lot of cats be shooting coyotes with these now. But these were definitely used in the early wars, beating heads up. A couple of Lee Enfields. I should have this one. They actually had an Enfield that they converted to full auto, which was weird. I don't know how they had a contraption that made that bolt action full auto, which was weird. The 400 carbon, I don't know anything about the 400 carbon, man. You about to teach me something. The third one, which I love this thing. I'm bringing this out when we get to Nashville. 7.65 Argentine, 7.65x53 This one is also about 100. It's a 180 grain puncher right here, soft tip. This bad boy will do a little damage. Also about 700-800 yards. Rip a shoulder off or something like that. This is used in my Argentine Mausers, 1891s. Those are my Centenarians, man. Those are my beautiful pieces right there. I'm bringing one of those out to Nashville, so those will rock out. And last but not least, the one you all know and love very much. Shout out to the Germans for bringing out such a very disgusting round. It's shot out of the Mausers. It's shot out of the big old MG34. That thing is a straight beast. Egyptian Hakims also shoot this beast. The 8mm, 196 grain soft tip. Beautiful monster right here. Also another 800-900 yarder. This thing will beat your head way up off the knocker. Beast of rounds right there. Those are the slow and steadies, unless you're shooting that MG34 with that 8mm. That thing right there will rip you apart. Also, the 7.62x54R has been shot through the PKMs, the SVT40s, AVT40. Yes, sir. That's a nasty ass round, that 54R that I showed the very first round I showed. That's a Russian round. I showed you a Russian round, a British round, Argentine round, and a German round. All of them very, very nasty rounds at a relatively long distance. They will beat you down. They were using suppressive fire as well as just straight up sniping. Bong. All right, get your head braided. Get your head dead melanated, but I'm glad you're listening. Smash them like buttons if you haven't done so. Smash your like buttons. I appreciate it. Smash the likes. Show your boy a little bit of love. Just still waiting on my guest. Anybody want to come up here, say what's up to your boy? The link is right now in the comments. Once again, come holler at your boy. Unless you just want to look at me look pretty and smoke my hookah, that's cool too. Maybe get a couple of strippers on this junk. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens, man. You throw some dollars at when I get monetized and, we cash app, maybe I get some scrippers. I get that 1,000 subscribers, man. Maybe I'll get some scrippers. Celebrate with some balloons, some balloon animals. But hey, I talked a little bit about the ammo, but I also talk about hookahs, baby. Right now, I'm smoking my Amira Super Tall, about 45 inches tall, 5 coals on top. I got, boom. I got, what flavors I got? I got Cocoa Jumbo, which is like a coconut lime, also mixed with a grenadine. Yes, sir. That's my shisha I'm smoking tonight. Slick. Oh, for sure, man. Oh, shoot. Say less, brother. Say no more. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Some entertainment. Maybe I'll do that for my 1,000 subscribers. Come out to your neck of the woods and celebrate. Big fish, little boat. What's happening? Just waiting on my guests. Things, and some people get caught up in stuff. They take naps. They get a little food in them, a little drink. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it be like that. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes it bees like that. So it bees like that sometimes. But yeah, once y'all come up in here, come holler at me. Say what's up. Let's chop it for a couple minutes. Keep me entertained. Or you can hit me up with some Q&As, man. Maybe I do a couple of questions. I do some questions. I'm always about questions. Bong, bong. No Q&As? Nobody got any questions for your boy? Any questions? Nobody want to come chop it with me? Y'all don't be camera shy. Uh-oh. Hey, we got somebody stepping up to the plate. What's going on? What's happening?
What's popping, bro?
Man, chilling, brother. Can't call it another thing on here, man.
Yeah, okay. Man. I just wanted to know, man, before I come on tomorrow, man, You ain't gonna be asking them goddamn questions like Gershon was the other day. That
About
motherfucker, boy. You
oh,
remember
about
when he
me.
was like, you're like, man, if you ever robbed the motherfucker,
Nah,
please.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ask you about who you robbing, how you rob them. You know, if you get
Gershon
robbed,
crazy than the
he a crazy
motherfucker,
boy,
man.
man. He crazy.
They was like, man, Gershon ass about the motherfucking turn state on motherfucker. Bro.
Facts. He trying to get people caught up. Let me answer this question real quick. Tactical love. How do you get into firearms? How I got into firearms? I shot my very first gun at 9, and on and off between then until I get to the military. Then I got into the military stuff. M16A1s, a full auto M60 with a crew serve, 249, 240. Uh oh. Hold on one second. Hold it down for me, Jude.
Yo. Hey, on the way in, man, make sure y'all hit that button. What's going on? I can't read the comments, man, because I'm on my cell phone. So hopefully y'all ain't talking too much shit. I might have to pull this up on my laptop. But yeah, man, what's been going on, everybody? You know, it's been a good motherfucking Sunday for me, man. The Bears won. I mean, I'm gonna have a good week. Shit. I definitely got to open up my laptop now, man. Make sure y'all ain't out here talking shit about the Chicago Bears. Hey, yo, slip back. Hey, where that place Honey at, man? You said it's called Honey's? It's out there in the land, huh? I'm gonna have to get out there, man, and oh shit, I don't want to do that. The fuck? I don't want to do that shit. Anywho, I was trying to pull y'all up on my laptop. Two cell phones over here. Man, I got here go my other cell phone right here. I got like fucking 2 cell phones over here and my laptop. I can't get shit to work if I can look at the comments.
Man, look, yeah, it was me. That was on me, man. My hookah was getting a little hot. It set off my smoke alarm.
I thought you was over there burning hot pockets or
burning
some shit.
hot, nah, burning shisha, man. Burning shisha, bad move.
Yeah.
Took one of my coals off. That kind of calmed it down a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my sister-in-law, man, she be smoking that hookah every time she come in town. Be having us ride around everywhere trying to find it. To the point where she bought one. She bought one when she was here, man. If I'm not mistaken, she left it here, but she can have one when she get in town. So.
Yeah, I was saying, that's what's up. As I was saying earlier, that's how I got into it. I got into guns a long time ago, and then I was actually be able to afford them number of years later. That's when I started really getting into them. And then as time went by, I was in a gun group, and I learned a lot from those guys as well, and from some of the old timers I knew. We'd sit down and talk about guns all day.
Uh-huh.
And that's how I got more and more into it, researching it, shooting them, buying them. And this is where you see Gun and Hookah today.
Man, you got guns in your name. You know that shit official, you know? Guns and hookah. I thought it was guns and hookahs first time when I met you, though, for real. Nah, I did, bro. That's why I was fucking with you, man, when Mark got on, man. I was like, guns and hookahs. I honestly did. I was about to say, man, this nigga trilled in a motherfucker. Shit.
That's a story for another time, sir. A story for another time.
We call them lot lizards.
Not lot lizards. Not the lot lizards. Not the truck stops. Not the truck stop level.
Yeah, they got to make a living too, man. You know, it is what it is on that shit.
No doubt, man. Hey, I ain't knocking nobody hustle, man.
You was about to say I can have them. I don't want no goddamn lot lizards.
No, sir.
Bro, I used to see the motherfuckers jumping from truck to truck, man. I'm like, man, this can't be life, man. I was a young man too when I started driving the truck, so I was naive about a whole lot of shit. And, man, seeing them girls jump from truck to truck, and motherfuckers out there blinking they light for these motherfuckers. And going home taking their vibes, all kind of shit.
Big Fish talking about he flexing. He nobody flexing as hard as me this week. Black Rambo say nobody. Get at him. He must got some things. He must got some new toys and some new shooting skills. because he's on it. Oh, we got another partner.
Said,
June, what's happening?
Black Rambo who?
What's
Which
going
one?
on, fellas?
What's going on? He talking about
What's
Black
up?
Rambo, the Black Rambo. What's going on?
Oh, so
Can y'all
I
hear
seen
me?
him on Santee shit.
Yeah. What's going
Big
on,
Zo,
June?
what you know about them lizards? What up, Joe?
What happened?
Man, chilling, bro, man. To come hold my brother hookah down, man.
Dig
Make
that.
sure.
I was out at the range today, man. I finally got to show off that CAA conversion kit.
Okay.
No
Doing the
joke,
big.
man. I'm out there having some fun out there today.
So what you using it on? You using it on the Glock?
Yeah, the Glock 19, the Gen 5.
Okay.
Yeah, nice shooter.
I seen a
Nice
Glock
shooter.
19 today, man. Online. I was thinking about pulling the trigger. I don't have one Glock, man.
What?
Not even one, man. I
I'm
don't know.
gonna be honest. I used to hear so much people, talking about them bad. I said, I'm not gonna ever get one.
Mm-hmm.
And once I finally got one and squeezed the trigger on it, I said, man, I got to get a couple of these, man. It's so accurate. I haven't had not one malfunction. I done put everything through it. I don't know, man. Glocks, I'm looking to get that Canic, but right now, I'm loving those Glocks, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Appreciate that, Tactical.
Yeah. I shot them before and everything, man. They just ugly to me, man. I don't know, man.
They ugly. That's why a lot of people
ugly,
be dressing them up.
Truth be told, I wasn't the biggest Glock fan either. Until 2017 is when I bought my first one, and I bought another one after that a few months later, and I haven't bought one since. I do. Hopefully, I get this FFL soon.
Yeah.
For the third time, I gotta apply. I'll put a fun switch on one of them.
Oh,
yeah.
That's where it's fun with that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I wasn't a huge Glock fan, but I had a friend that's got like 60 of them.
yeah, I don't know.
Are you talking about Brave Black American?
No, not Brave Black. He's getting there, but
man, he got a
must
lot
be
of
collecting them because
I know dude from like Gen 1 all the way up to Gen 5, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like Hitchcock. What is it? Hitchcock 55 or something? He got a bunch of them.
Hitchcock 45. Yeah, 45.
Yeah.
45.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Still getting taught to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you fellas? When's the last time you fellas been out to the range?
I was supposed to go this weekend. I didn't make it.
Yeah, me too. I usually try to get in there every weekend.
Okay.
Get in there every weekend. I usually take my everyday carry.
Yeah.
And I fuck around whatever else. I take a K or something. You know.
That's what's up.
Do you guys work on any particular drills or anything like that, or you just go out there just to have fun?
I do a lot of static shooting, and do some long range, but I don't do a whole lot of running and gunning. My knees can't take it no more. And
I've never done any of it. I actually want to try it once, but we don't have a range where we could do any running and gunning, anything like that. But I try to get out there every once. I try to hit the range up at least once a week. I took my son out there last week. I put a video up today.
Mm-hmm.
I put that CAA not CAA. I put the conversion kit 22 on the AR and let my son get out there and have some fun with it.
Yeah.
He's little man, 9 years old, so I'm teaching him the safety of it and teaching him how to shoot a little bit.
That's what's up.
Finally, probably next year, I'm gonna have him take a class, and after that, then I'm gonna invest in getting him his own little 22 AR.
Okay. Because you get the 22 AR, or you can get a 22 and AR-15. Just get a conversion kit to shoot 22 long.
That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did out my AR. I bought the conversion kit, and I just put the little thing in there and shoot the 20. Save a lot of money too, shooting those 22s out of there.
Yeah.
Do you ever?
Hey, I got a German sports gun, a GSG 16. That motherfucker is, man. I love that damn thing, man.
Yeah.
I got a 110 round magazine for it. I just try to clean it as much as I can, but it's hard to break it down. But when it run pretty good, when you run that high velocity or that clean shot, that 22 clean,
Yeah.
it usually I never really had no jam ups on, like
Nice.
you know.
Germans made some pretty good pieces of tools, man. They make some pretty good machines. You know, they've been in the game for a long time, so their machines are pretty decent, man. Especially older stuff. You know, some of their new tactical stuff is real decent too. And of course, you spread out, got the HK and Glock, which is Austrian, and all that stuff. So, yeah, those cats know how to make some tools go down, you know, some tools to work.
So, who you think make the best out of all of them over there, man? I'm gonna say Turkey. Who you think?
Russia.
The Russians? Man, they get the Russians.
Yep. I say all the pistols I got, probably my best pistol out of all of them, in my opinion, is the Tokarev TTC.
I ain't even heard of that.
Me either.
I do a whatchamacallit on. I do either a short or a video on the Tokarev.
So what's the chamber?
7.62 by 2.5.
Okay.
7.62 Tokarev. Yep.
Oh, yeah, one day I'd like to see that. I never heard of that.
I'm looking like Tokarev. It gotta make me want to Google it right now since the computer here in front of me, but I'm gonna wait on the video.
Yeah, I got you. Yep, you can Google it too. I still do a video on it.
So shit, when you bought it,
jump in and show some love to you fellas, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm on you guns and hookah, man. It's all good, man. I'm gonna keep sharing your stuff, man, and let's keep moving, baby.
Oh, no doubt, man. I might have to have you on here, a little chopping it with your boy on one of these nights.
Man. Anytime, I'm open, bro. That's what it's about.
I'm gonna set you up, man. Might have to do something.
Okay.
Do something, man. Because I got shenanigans going. We have to do something this week. Maybe we can get up this week.
I'm with it. Wednesday's a good day for me.
About Wild Wednesday, baby June. You can't forget about Wild Wednesday, man.
Don't forget about it. I'm on it. Matter of fact, I was on it last Wednesday.
I see you. Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah,
you know what? We'll set you up for next. I'm gonna set you up for next Sunday, June.
Okay.
This time next Sunday.
And me and Gershon and Bug gonna be on here tomorrow night.
Yeah, they'll be on here. So. Wild Wednesday taking over tomorrow night. Man. Taking over tomorrow. Wild Wednesday on Monday. What a way to start the week.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Jesus.
Monday's terrible.
One love, fella. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm just gonna jump off the line.
Okay.
All right, brother. I'm gonna chop it with you. DM me on Instagram or shoot me email at gunnerhook@gmail.com. And we'll set it up for you to be on here next Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it today, big bro.
All right, brother.
Y'all take care now.
You too, June. I'll see you in a minute, big dog.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, Hookah, I'm gonna when we get off, I'm gonna shoot you my email too, man. So it seemed like my shit only be working. I'm talking about as far as my microphone and shit off the Gmail email. When I try to go on myself, like say I hit the click in the description, that shit be acting stupid. So
all right.
Yeah, I like to talk through my microphone and shit,
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I be motherfucking you be seeing me, man, try to sing and shit, man. I like to think I can blow a little bit, with my album.
Whatever makes you feel good, man.
It's gonna be called Hood Rats and High Points.
Hood Rats and High Points.
Volume 2, even though it's Volume 1.
Oh, wait.
Hell no, it ain't no porno, y'all. Y'all out there, the TV land thinking this gonna be a porno.
That's gonna be one hell of an album. Hood Rats and High Points. First song on there, Hood Boogers.
Yeah. Hey, Big Zoe was talking about the manufacturers. He said them Croatians make pretty good guns too, the CZs and them Springfields.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they do make some good ones, man.
Yeah, I carry a Springfield. That's what I carry, man.
I got one. I got an XD45. I was trying to get one of those Garands at M1.
I remember that
too, man. M1A and the Garand. Those are not M1A, the M1 carbine. Those are beautiful pieces too. Rich Homie talked about Belgian FN. They make some pretty decent joints. Of course, 240, 249. You got the Scar. You have the FN 49, which is CNR 8mm. That thing is nasty. I would love to get one of those, but if you could find one for less than $2,000, you consider yourself lucky. What else they got? The FN FAL. Yes. Especially in full auto. That's a nice little piece to have in your collection.
Yeah.
Some beautiful.
You might gonna need about $2-3 grand for that motherfucker too. Shit.
For semi, of course. For the full auto, it's about 18 to 20.
Mm.
Yeah, man, there's some beasts out there. So look at that.
Gershon been looking for a SOCON.
M&A SoCon?
Yep. Spring. Yep.
Yeah, that's Springfield, man. That you shoot that daggone 308 or 54 50 762 NATO. Yes, sir.
Darla Ebony got some heat. She said she got an XDM 45. She got the M10, XDM Elite 9.
And she got CZs. Yeah, she got some things in her. She got some things in her safe. Yeah, Israelis make some good ones. The Iwis, the Tavor, the Uzi,
IWIs, the Galils and shit. Yeah,
the Burrs. They make some the Galils too. Yeah, they make some good running tools.
It seemed like shit. We don't manufacture nothing over here, really. I guess we got some good.
Yeah, like the quality has gone down in some cases. We had Colt.
Yeah, we did have Colt, Winchester, all them.
Winchester. Some of the quality on some of it has gone down as far as but you know.
Because at a point, probably that's all we could get was American guns back in the old days, And then we got them imports, and motherfuckers was like, shit, we ain't messing around with them no more,
Heck yeah. Or a lot of Americans started exporting their labor, right?
Yeah.
Start having, stuff, parts manufactured overseas and bring them back here to put them together.
Yeah.
And have a few parts that are 922 compliant. But
that's crazy, man.
What's up, Lazarus? What's happening?
And they can absolutely afford to pay to have it manufactured here. Just to save a couple of cents.
Yep,
they had that shit shipped somewhere else, and it's really the same price if you look at it. Because if they gotta ship it out just to get it shipped back in, or whatever, manufactured over there, it's all the same shit. It is weird. Smith and Wesson, that's one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about Smith and Wesson. Yeah, I got a few. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I got M&P 40 and I got 2 500s. That's my Smith and Wesson game right there.
Norwood, what's up with you, man? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, for Big Bro, man, on the way in.
Word, show that love, man. Show that love.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fly fan, what's going on? Man, I hope he ain't forget. I sent him the link. That's all right. We had 2 good ones, so if he missed the third one, it's all right. We had 2 good ones, man.
So overtime, yeah. I seen him. I checked out was that Saturday? I think you have him on Saturday, yeah.
I had him on Saturday. Yep. I had him on. First time was a Monday. Second time was a Saturday. Yeah, them MP40s, man. Yeah, MP40s are good. The MP40, the German submachine gun is a nice one too. Those sewing machine.
Yeah.
Man. 9mm.
So man, I'm excited to see what all y'all gonna develop, man. Everybody getting their FFL and their manufacturers and all that, man. Yeah. We gonna have some good shit out here, huh? Amongst the community.
I'm hoping something.
Seb trying to, put that imprint in.
Oh yeah, Jay, Billy, and them, man. They ain't playing around out here, man.
Yeah.
They ain't playing. He did it. He wanted. There's like, there's two whatchamacallits that I know of anyway. There might be a third manufacturer, but I don't know. Oh, the third one actually. So there's 3. There's the first one I ever met was a guy that does surplus army. He was the first black manufacturer that I knew of anyway. Second is Jay. And then the third, and as far as having their own guns, right? Those are the 2. The third actually, and then the first destructive device guy was Precision. He's the first one with the Type 10, Type 11 FFLs, which is the catch-all of everything. That covers you on everything. So he's working on that big stuff, as you know, tanks and big blowing up stuff. And
hope you get a military contract, man. Get it cracking, man.
Yeah, you get that military contract or those private security contracts. That's hundreds of millions of dollars worth of good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one dude I follow on Facebook. He I think he manufactured his own stuff too, man. I forgot the brother's name. I think he down in Texas. He might manufacture. I know he be putting them jokers together though, man. And everybody, it's a lot of people rocking with him, man. They like his products and stuff.
Right.
He always on back order. You know how that shit be. You can't hire good help. Like you can't hire enough people, but he waiting on material.
Yeah, I almost bought something for surplus army. I wound up not doing it. I don't know why. I was getting one of them 5-inch barrel ARs. They had one of them small pistols too, man. 5-inch.
Man, I'd love to have one of them jokers.
Yeah. And military discount. Gotta love it. A lot of people got them M&Ps, man. Them M&Ps. We definitely check you out on that one, June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
M&P groovy, man. Shit. I was gonna buy one. It'd be like I'd be this close, Hookah. You just don't know, man. I'd be like, But I realized as soon as I buy something that's a little smaller, something else come along bigger that I want. And I'm like, damn, man, I just spent this motherfucking cash on this. Because I'm balling on a budget, man. Like,
it takes time, man. I always say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Chance $2. So, there's always going to be somebody who's got it and you want to range with it. Chances are they're going to let you shoot it and get a couple of squeezes off the trigger. So people are stingy like this. Very few people I met in this game that are stingy. You know what I mean?
I know, man. They be,
everybody be like, yeah, Eric Petway is the man. Eric Petway got some things. My boy told me that he had a video of, he had a video up with all his stuff. And, bruh. He got some toys. The craziest joint when he shot his Barrett out of his house. That was insane.
He shot a Barrett out the crib, bro.
Out the crib, man. I was like
rocking his windows.
The funny thing, he had like a glass table. It didn't break.
Damn.
I was like, woo. I was like, you got those in the backyard. You can bust your joint out your house.
Yeah, $2 up ahead. These last $2.
Yes, sir. Toys. But hey, we talked them up, man. Stick around with me, Juice. Introducing Fat Guys with Guns. It ain't Fat Guys with Guns. That's on here on a joint. You all know him. You all love him. For the third time, he is back to give us some more of that knowledge. I am here with my boy Juice from Wild Wild Wednesdays. Yes, sir. Introducing Detroit's very own Precision Strike 313. What's going on, brother?
Strike 313,
man. What's good? Sorry about that. Had an emergency I had to tend to.
It's all good, man.
I am here. I do apologize for my tardiness.
I thought you was trying to get over that Bears loss today, man. I'm sorry about that.
Oh. All right. Well, on that note, I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
Nah, don't hang up, man. Stay up in here, man.
No.
JF1, baby. JF1, man. He gonna be giving y'all some problems in this division for a long time to go.
Christ, yeah, no, they were watching the Lions game at my base, and I'm like, why would you want to watch that? That seems really, really. I mean, you want to
Darling Ebony, what's happening? We see what the nice toys you got.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. But how you gentlemen doing today?
Man, blessed, bro. Man. Doing good, man. I said my week when the Bears win, my week go good, man.
49ers lost, as you called it, Juice.
Knew they gonna win.
Niners lost.
I don't know, man. After they got their ass whooped last week, it was heads and tails for us. Like the way they got beat down last week. Yeah, man. So Hookah was saying, man, you accumulated a lot of stuff, man, over the last 10 years, right?
Over the last 10 years being in the military, or are you talking about just
civilian, your weapons,
civilian with your
firearms,
licenses, and
yeah. So this week, I'm accumulating a shit ton of stuff as we speak. Thursday is pretty much delivery day, and it's going to be delivery of actually more supply and bigger supply, because usually I've been doing kind of one-off. This time is actually getting about 15 FN firearms. So we got SCAR 17s and 16s coming in. I have the FN 45 tacticals coming in, plus the 5.7s, FNX 9mm coming in. And then I also have a couple of just the regular 45s, not even the tactical, so you don't have to worry about the threaded barrel. I know those are a little bit more expensive. I got Glock 43X. I have the Glock 40s, Glock 17s and 19s coming in. I got all together, it's going to be about 20 Glocks all together. We got Barrett 50 cal sniper kits. So kits actually have the suppressor plus scopes that are going to come with it. and then you're going to have the Pelican case with the custom setup on it. Also, they're going to be sending the subsonic rounds that go with the suppressor. So that's going to be with that.
Man, Christmas come early when it comes to your doorstep.
Man,
shit ton of CZs. I got 12 of them. I guess that's not a shit ton, but 12 of them, that's enough to me. So,
shit, that's enough for me. Shit, one to be enough for me. Yeah.
Rugers, I got 14 Rugers coming in. I got 3 Panzer shotguns. So if you've never seen a Panzer, it's just like
one.
Icon. Yep, got those guys coming in.
They Turkish too, right?
They're Turkish. Right
now. I think I had one of them.
So, any fun switches on some of them FN scars?
Yes, the scars are going to be select switch only. So those guys right there. So the 17s, even though they're going to be pretty much the long 17s, those are going to start at 22,000 and up. So if you I know the scars are already expensive, so I'm sorry, I can't really do anything about that. You know, that's just how they come. That's what I got coming. That's what they want to send. I don't really have control over that. But they all, the Glocks and the scars are imports. Speaking of imports, I got 4 IWI Desert Eagles coming in. So those are the Israeli weapon industry. If you don't know the IWIs, but those are coming in. Also a couple of Jerichos.
Jeez,
so,
man.
Zach said he wants 2 of those scars, and Darling Ebony wants
no problem. Yo, hey,
bring that bread. If you got that 44,
I bought a goddamn. I bought a car in 14 for $16,000.
Right.
$44,000. Man, something nasty.
I can get you some Mossbergs. I can get those. I can't get those in. Matter of fact, my a sergeant at my basic tech sergeant was asking me, "Am I going to get Mossbergs?" And he also was trying to buy a couple of Leopold. I'm not Leopold scopes. So I'm going to be ordering some of those. Okay, so I'm taking orders today actually, because there's a few awkward rounds that I have to buy for people. So.
I'm gonna holler at you. Speaking of rounds,
that's what I would say. Who could like gonna be asking for?
Speaking of rounds, because like I said, if everything works out in December, I'm looking right now for a new office because we talked last time. We talked. My FFL was rejected because they didn't like the place that I was going to do business out of. So I'm currently looking for another office. So I figure around December, January timeframe is when I'll probably submit around November timeframe. So about January, I should have everything go. But as far as the money part, December should be really looking nice for me. Should that happen?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to look at some of them. I might want to get one of them Select Fire FNs.
Put one away for you.
All right.
Well, I will order you another one. 2 of them are spoken for.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk as time gets closer. But in the meantime, in between time, around November, I'm requesting some sick ass 30-06 rounds with a little bit of boom on the end of them. Either some Profos or some phosphorus or some there's something really obnoxious because I want to have some of these rounds for the Nashville event. Dude, you should come out to the Nashville event, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man.
I heard about the Nashville event. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go to any events starting this week. This is the week that the companies are going to be teaching the explosive training and the lethality training. So I will be doing all of that until January.
Man.
It's in May, so you got time.
Oh, it's in May. Oh, well, shit, never mind. Yeah,
it's in May.
Yeah, it's definitely in May.
It's Memorial Day weekend, I think.
Okay.
So if you're free, people would love to see what you bring out there.
Man, right.
Yeah, no, I'll try to make that, and like you said, especially I think we talked last week, me, Guns and Hookah, and Jay the Shooter, we were chopping it up. So it is official. I will tell you, as of yesterday, it is fucking official. Sale Arms is the contract and they are going to be importing. I don't know what the hell he's sending me, honestly. He would not tell me. He has 30 sample firearms that I'm getting. The
Ooh.
GM6 Lynx is the smallest caliber that he is sending me.
GM's, it's the smallest.
He was like, that is the smallest gun we make.
Oh, so he might be some 14s up, 14.5s up in there.
Russian rounds. He was like, yeah, you're going to get some things that reach out 4-5 miles plus a couple of mechanized equipment.
I'm thinking 14.5.
I don't know anything about Russian rounds, so if y'all start like, hey man, you're gonna have 22s and all them, like maybe. I don't know what that is.
14.5. You said it's the smallest. Yeah. Ooh, 14.5 or maybe possibly 20 by 118s. Oh Lord, that's the big stuff. That's when you're getting on the cusp of artillery. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey,
that's dope.
Can you get a Carmel, Iwi Carmel?
I can get it. I can get whatever import that you want at this point. The IWI stuff is really easy to get because that was with Magnum Research. So
right, that's the question I want to ask. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Magnum Research. Yep.
You said, man, where's your website, man? Yeah. I'm about to look for this shit now as we talking.
Website is going to be up on the 28th. That is the hard deadline for them to be finished. So that will be up and you'll be able to order.
I want to make sure I'm sub to you too, man. And I got to make sure. I got to look.
Yeah, check out.
I'm a fucking goddamn fan.
Precision Strike 313 on all platforms, right?
Yes, sir.
Precision Strike 313 on YouTube. Precision Strike 313 on Instagram. Follow this guy. This guy is very knowledgeable when it comes to imports, when it comes to destructive devices. This is the guy right here, right? This is the guy. You hear his inventory, just what he's getting this Thursday.
Right.
This guy knows his stuff. He knows regulations. He knows policy. You saw him rattling that stuff all the last time we talked. So he knows his stuff. He knows it. So any questions? And people ask questions because they love you, man. Precision Strike.
Hey,
you are definitely loved, Rob. You are definitely loved. Like I said, first time we talked was on Instagram, and I was like, I gotta have you on. And then look, we're on our third joint. When they see Precision Strike, Gun to Hookah, Precision Strike, they like, I'm tuned in, man. They dialed in. So they definitely they coming with questions. So
is it all one word? Okay, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Precision Strike 313. No, you good, man. You good.
They pulled up some look. You know how I am, Hookah. I'm like, shit.
Can't spell word to damn.
I can spell, man.
Yeah, for YouTube, it's 3 separate. It just separated it out. I don't know why they did it like that. That's how it popped up. So Precision Strike 313. Right. It still should pop up. There is nothing on there just yet. There is we had fun testing the Glock today at drill. So that was actually pretty fun. Security forces like it. I have no idea how many they're going to order. I know I got about 4 orders just for personal, but they're talking about just ordering them so they can have them at this point.
Nice.
Okay.
And then $2 wants to know if you can get something for his Rim 115.
Rim 115. I would have to look that. You know what? I haven't seen what is that? A Rimfire 15 or is that like a shotgun? What was that? Remington?
That's a good question. That one,
it might be something I've seen. I'll look it up tonight, and I'll get you whatever you want.
Let's see. I'm about to, unless she's talking about a grill, because this guy, he might be talking about a barbecue grill, mess around with Dago Rim 116. He might be talking about a barbecue grill. Wait. The $2 tube, you don't know $2 tube. He's the master of seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about surface to air. He wants a surface to air missile. That's what he wants.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Technically, there's ways to get some of that stuff. I don't know if you're going to put it together your damn self or go right on ahead.
Yeah, it's June. It's Precision Strike 313. The 313 area code for Michigan.
Man, I'm looking forward to it. It's not popping up
for YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube on my laptop.
So it should be precision, space, strike, space, and then 313. I think that's how it popped up. At least that's how I know I had it last night when I looked at it.
Let me see. Why are you talking about it?
Everybody been asking me like, hey, when you gonna upload the Glock video? I'm like, I will upload that after the 15th.
They got some other shit popping up, man. I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. YouTube be tripping, man. They don't be want to let us
They be on that BS, man.
I don't know anything about the Springfield 10 mil pistol. I can look that up. I'm pretty sure there's something
now that'll be dope.
That'll be on inventory.
Man, that's something that I want. Man, that's something that I want.
Yeah, let me call them Monday. Let me see what they're saying. Some of these, if you're asking about some of the newer firearms, I probably might not know about them. Hell, I don't know about a lot of the firearms just yet. Hell, when I was at my base today, a airman was asking me about some Nambu rounds, and I'm like, you're getting into this exotic territory of the World War II guns, and I don't know anything about them. If you start asking about like the older guns, I'm like, let me get a book. Let me call my curator. He can tell me about them. But I can definitely look that up for you. I can look that up for you. I can give you an answer. I can give Gun Hookah the answer. He can put that out there.
Yeah, they tripping on YouTube, man. We can't even find you, bro.
Can't find you on there on YouTube. That's all right. We'll get that.
Yeah, we got to get the link.
Yeah, we'll get the link. But for right now, if you're on Instagram, hit them up on Instagram.
I'm following them on Instagram already.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I saw you follow me. It's like, okay.
We'll be sure to get that. We'll be sure to get that information for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely get all the information. Any information you want, I can. If I don't know it, I'll look it up. I give you about 24-hour turnaround time. Try to.
That'll work.
So what's a good, other than the Springfield and the Glock, what's another good 10 millimeter pistol? Because I'm trying to.
Somebody told me there's another good one, and I want to say it's that. God, I'm looking dead at it because it takes Glock mags. Christie. The Christie Vector. Those Vector. It looks really weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of got like a big square box lower, kind of awkward. It almost looks really space age, but they're really good. They're really good. It's not a pistol, but it is a carbine. So yeah, we can get, those are good, but I haven't seen any other real good 10 mils, or at least I don't know any other good 10 mils. 10 mil I have Glock 40, and I have the full body size, and I have the Vector Venom MOA on it. So I like it like that, and I carry it in my DAD.
So it'd be dope to get some 40s too. Do you got any of them?
You got any
Glock 40?
Jonix or Canix?
Canix.
Yeah, the unicorn
turkey guys. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those. I do not have any of those. I can get them though, but I haven't. I don't have any Canix. I've seen them just because of what is my man's name? Black Rambo. I saw he had a couple of them. I can definitely get a Canix.
Them Canix, the wave though, man. We love them Canix, man.
He wants the 40 cal. That's the 40 Smith, but that's the unicorn. It's 40 Chamberlain 40 Smith. The Colt.
Zach on them Canix, man.
Everybody want these guns, man. They like, yeah, you the guy. They're like,
I know that. I know he the guy for real. We gonna be bothering the shit out of him. We gonna be all in his DM and say, hey, man.
And you know what? People ask about it. I'm like, if I ain't got it again, I will look it up. The Colt I can get just for the simple fact that I have a contract with Colt, so I can get Colt shit. Like Colt shit, I can get, unless it's some 1911 Navy first print or something like that, and then I got to go, send my curator to go looking for it. Then no, I can't get nothing that's ancient. If it's newer, then yes. If you're talking about I want to get me something.
No CNRs.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't want anything, ancient or something like that. Then no, I can't get that right now. Folks, I can't get like that. I get new stuff. I get 21st century stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Everybody's coming with it, man. Everybody's
Yeah,
coming with it. Everybody's loving it, man. So you got a nice little inventory. Definitely,
Yes.
I'm talking about ammo. I definitely want some if you do some phosphorus rounds for 30-06.
I can definitely try to get those.
And of course some Rofas.
The Rofas rounds. So let me tell you about those. Those are actually they're easier to get than you think. There is a few companies in the U.S. that make them just for 50 cals, and I think for Jesus, I want to say the 7.62. What's the Russian version of the
54R? They got Rofus rounds for 54R?
Is it 54R?
Ooh.
They have some. Unless they're not really Rofus, they're more of a just a explosive tip.
Okay.
But for the 50 cal, yes, there is a Rofus. Now those are expensive as shit unless you really just got cash on you to blow. Like a Rofus 50 cal round is going to start off at like $250. Like unless you just got money to blow, which some people do, hell.
I had Rofus, so I had the 50s. I want some 30-06.
Like I can ask them if they chamber it in that. If they do, then bet. If not, that's something we can work on when you all come out here to learn about the explosives.
Right. I'm gonna do some of them in the 54Rs. Yes, definitely. If I get some Rofus in those 2 rounds, Nashville's gonna be one hell of a party.
Man.
We will try. I will try to make sure that you get everything that you want. But I can definitely ask about that. I can ask about the tracer rounds, the explosive rounds. Definitely can ask about any type of white phosphorus and stuff like that. That's not an issue.
I want some white phosphorus rounds. And
that seems something more like maybe I can talk to Sayo about, because they are really gun ho about supplying bigger things than 50 cals. They were like, oh yeah, the 50 cals, they do what they do, but they are really into like, hey, you want something bigger, and I have to give them the answer of, hey, I don't know how many people really. I mean, everybody wants a bigger gun, but how many people are really sit there and say, I want to buy me a 22 millimeter, round, or I'm going to buy me the 22 by 178 African round, and put down range. I'm like, I don't even know where you're going to shoot that.
There is, speaking of the South African, they got the PAW 20, right? And they had this other bolt action 20 millimeter round, a 20 millimeter gun. It's not Vulcan. The cartridge is a little smaller, but it's still 20 millimeter.
Okay.
I'll get you the name of it because I would love to get my hands on one of those.
Yeah, let me know.
So, okay, here's this one right here too. Somebody wants to know, 6, what's happening? We got people up in here. He wants to know, this guy is a 5.45 guy. He's got a bunch of stuff chambered in that round. He's looking for armor piercing 5.45.
Give me until tomorrow. I think I can find some.
Okay.
I personally have not or shot anything chambered in that round. I've heard that round multiple times. I've heard it a lot, especially the guys on base. They talk about it a lot. So I'm pretty sure it's an available round, pretty available. And the people that I get armor piercing rounds from, I'm pretty sure they'll tell me if they have it or not. If they do, then yes, I will put up on my Instagram if I got any, and you can order whatever you want.
Work. Yeah, so we got 5.45. We got people asking, man. Yes, like I said, this guy right here, 6. This guy, Russian. This guy loves Russian. He knows Russian guns.
Okay.
So he's definitely a guy that would definitely have some serious questions, especially about stuff that spits switches, selector switches. He would love to be intrigued about some of that stuff. Armor piercing rounds, chambered in 5.45 is definitely a 7 and 10. That's the round he's actually looking for.
7 and 10. Yep. 7 and 10. Okay. Let me look that up again. I'm not the Russian expert. I had to actually call another weapons engineer, and I'm like, Sale wants to send me something. I don't know what the fuck this means. And he had to send me schematics. Okay, so I have no fucking clue about any Russian rounds. I will look it up for you. Maybe that's something he's sending me, and some of that shit is chambered in. Then most definitely, I'm going to be the person that's going to start here.
Man, this website dope, man. Like, I can't wait to see your
No doubt.
website up and running, bro. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely trying to get the website up and running quick. So, you all can see inventory as it comes in. That's the one thing about my website. It will be dynamic. It'll show you inventory coming in. It'll show you how much inventory is left. It'll give you countdowns and different things like that, especially if we're doing auctions. I do custom manufacturing. As a matter of fact, I have my SDI kit right here, which is, I'm surprised they sent it out that fast. So clearly I guess I'm starting Monday on that. So I will be finishing up, SDI and all of that for Sonora Desert Institute and all the gunsmithing.
Man. Darling Ebony, man.
He was holding down for me for a second.
First. Yeah. So,
Can you read that precision?
Yeah. You know what? For civilians,
man, she know her damn guns, man. Like she be
for civilians, huh? Yeah. You know what? It's funny that you even said that because we actually have on consignment right now from BAE. I have a Bradley, so it's not a Bradley Mark III. It is a Mark I Bradley. So if you feel like it, if you want that, you can get that. I don't know if GD is going to let me get a Abrams just yet, but yeah, if you want to, depending on the state that you're in, you can get a tank. So like in the state of Michigan, you can have a tank. The M3A1s are basically up the street in Michigan. The GDLS is on 17 and Mound in Michigan. I used to work out there. And yeah, they were like, yeah, you can have it. It's the cannon is basically the barrel. The barrel is the destructor device. But that vehicle that you have, the track, is literally just a track vehicle. You can put a license plate on it in the state of Michigan and drive a tank down the street.
Right. Wow.
So it is the destructive device on top that you really got to come to me and get. But yes, it is legal to sell an M3A1. And right now they're on the M3A3 SEP V4 version is the one that they're developing to wield out into the world, out into the battlefield. You would probably be able to get an M1A1 SEP V1 all the way up to maybe M2A2 SEP V3 version. Those are the ones that are kind of just sitting in the boneyards right now. So the SEP V3 versions are boneyard. Now the M3A3 SEP V1, 2, 3, and 4, those are the ones still being used. I think the SEP V1s are getting ready to retire. SEP V2 is fine. SEP V3 is still being wielded on the battlefield. They have just been used. SEP V4 will be coming out next year. They're in the final phases of actually doing a lot of stuff with that. But if you do want a tank, I would literally say look at you. If you ask me for a SEP V1 or 2 of the M2, M1s, anything like that, I probably honestly could get my hands on them. Let's be real. The M8
55 A1.
I can look it up, maybe.
Man, that's deep, man.
When you ask the question, is it civilian legal? Probably not. If you have to ask, probably not. But let's take it back. It's probably not legal in your state if you have to ask. Maybe in the state of Michigan, yeah. Texas, definitely Texas, Florida,
Indiana, maybe
Indiana, Alaska.
Oh yeah, Alaska, definitely.
Nevada, stuff like that. If it's any heavy track vehicle, and usually the M's are your way to figure out if it's a heavy track vehicle.
Yeah, the M32, it's a grenade launcher. That's actually is civilian legal, the M32A1. Good luck getting it, and you better have your wallet ready.
Yeah, no, if it's not the what am I thinking of? It's not the fucking he's not asking for the howitzer, is he? Not the howitzer, the fucking
It's 40 millimeter grenade. It's the one it's got the cylinder on it where you crank the cylinder and you can shoot.
That one. No, yes, yeah. In the state of Michigan, it is legal. It is legal. You can have those.
It's legal in most states, but you better have your money ready.
It's 14K.
You can get a tank, but once again, tanks are classified tracked vehicles. Period. If you saw that two previously, they're classified as farm vehicles, agriculture vehicles, unless you get an active gun, and now you're on a whole nother level. The big old howitzer on that thing is what you got to worry about, not necessarily the vehicle itself.
It's not the vehicle. It's not the body armor. They don't really care about the body armor. I doubt they're going to call it an airstrike. You might see a fucking another tank rolling up on you, and you might have a tank versus tank battle. But I think that's it. But it's the barrel that is the destructive device. You can look it up. It's actually on ATF's website. They tell you it is just the barrel that's the destructive device.
It's the barrel that's the destructive device, not the vehicle itself. Someone asked if there's a civilian variant Mark 19. Actually, I've seen one transferable Mark 19 in the last 5 years, and it's going to cost you about $200,000, and that was then, so probably a lot more now. The Mark 19 is definitely a civilian transferable, but there's only one that I've seen that's transferable, and get your wallet ready. So if you ain't got about $200,000 of disposable income, you just go ahead and get you an airsoft and keep it pushing.
And actually, and with that Bradley, that's co-signed by BAE and the government, they said they want me to start off at least 400K. So there's a 400K vehicle for it to be operant and for you to come out here and learn how to drive it and shoot it. It is okay.
Get that lottery. You get that winning lottery ticket. It's good.
Yeah, you hit the Powerball. Yeah, you hit the Powerball most definitely. Like
Powerball up to about 500 million, ain't it?
Yeah, you hit that Powerball, it's game on. It's hammer time.
At that point, you get a brand new one.
Yeah, facts.
Not that expensive. Surprisingly, that is not that expensive. Or you can import a I know it was a joke on my page at Tank, but that was a Challenger 2. You can actually import that from BAE Britain. They might give it to you. Like shit, what? I think that one runs about $2.9 million brand new.
You get one of them Black Hawks from Afghanistan, shit, $500 million.
Or go to Afghanistan and grab them.
Man, motherfuckers got some shit over there now.
Free. They are free.
Man, they got some shit over there now. I think that was the deal they worked out, man. They said, we don't withdraw our troops in return. We go give y'all all this shit for free.
No, what they usually do in every war, that's why I laugh, when people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they left stuff. Every single war we have, we leave shit. You want to do all that paperwork? Hell no.
We usually leave a ton of stuff.
And do it ever hit our market again? Like them countries down the line, do they be selling it back? Because they got some shit over there, man.
It's sometimes it winds up in other hands, and sometimes it don't go anywhere but be burnt pieces of metal because somebody don't crashed it, somebody don't blown it up, can't maintain it, so it starts to become part of the land.
I'm just talking about all the
small arms.
Man, all that shit they got in the uniforms and
that's theirs.
They
was walking around with that shit on, man. Like 2 days later, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, people don't, because you got the Afghan military. A lot of stuff was left, and that's normal because people are like, you know what?
These boots nice and comfortable. Shit.
And the people who got to sign for that stuff, that are quartermasters that got to actually account for that stuff, you're talking millions of dollars worth of stuff. Anything comes up, statement of charges are a beast. They're like, you know what? Destroyed in combat. They'll slice it off and be like, whatever happens. enjoy these clothes, enjoy these ACOGs and these M4s, have a good time. They took
Man,
as much of the ammo as they possibly could, but even then,
Oh yeah.
but once it's gone, it's gone. You know.
man, I seen warehouses full of fucking ammo, man.
Oh,
I was like, man, bro, it's they don't want us to have shit here, and it's gave that shit to them people, man.
Oh, they do that shit all the time, man. Every combat because no one wants to sign for that stuff, man. That's a lot of paperwork. That's a lot of paperwork, and you got to account for every last round. You're talking tens of millions, if not billions of rounds. That's a lot of stuff you try to account for. And if you be like, all is lost in combat,
Right, one
one
all
piece
is
of paper is
lost.
a whole lot easier than writing hundreds. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, oops. You know, look at the arm when they was kicking all that stuff into the water. You know, so
yeah, they were. That was, and it's not a big deal that they left it.
Not tough. We normally do demill it, but we had a gun.
Yeah, hopefully it's demilled. Hopefully it is demilled. They so like with some of the vehicles, they'll usually there's a way that you can do it kind of in one stroke. But 9 times out of 10, what they do is they put white phosphorus into the vehicles and just tack it in, and they dead it and just walk away. So they usually just kill the vehicle. They try to kill the sensitive parts of it, and then the rest of it goes from there.
Gunbroker got you, darling Ebony. Got you on. What'd you try to get that they got you on?
Oh damn! I usually had a good experience with Gunbroker. What happened with them?
Yeah, usually I do too, man. When I was buying stuff off of that stuff.
I mean, they have slipped some of their what do I want to say? Some of the dealers on there
will gouge the hell out of you.
Gouge the hell out of you, and then they lie about their star rating. You know what? On some real shit. Let me be honest. Some of the dealers are not the what's the word I want to use? They're not part of the Better Business Bureau for
this ethically.
Let's just be honest. They are a lot of dealers are just trash ass motherfuckers. I mean, fuck. I don't even deal with some of the dealers anymore.
The Chinese and the Russians are going to reverse engineer the planes and MRAPs. They already have, man. They already have.
Exactly.
They did before we looked over there. They already have.
That's honestly what I was worried about. I was like, I don't give a fuck if they left them. They always leave bastards. Everybody worried about the wrong shit. I'm like, the Chinese embassy and the Russian embassy is still fucking active.
Oh, they dirty as hell.
They're about to take that shit. Good God. They were like, yes, Lord. Oh, they left Abrams. Oh, so fuck yeah.
That team. Yeah, you know how it is, man. You definitely know how it is. It's a dirty game, man. Because we look at from the political side with the comment, and then that side's the economic side.
Yeah.
That stuff being left over there now becomes an economic problem versus a political problem.
Right? Yeah, nobody gives. Like I said, I personally didn't give a fuck that they left all that shit. I was like, oh, okay. Clearly, I knew the people that were reacting to it. I was like, clearly, you're not in the military. We leave that shit all the time. I don't.
Only reason I was pissed, man, is because, like I said, they give us a hard time, like fucking bump stocks and bullshit like that. Like, in the end, they leave all that shit over there.
Surprisingly, our laws are probably the loosest in the world.
I understand, but they still like this. We just been under attack the last couple of years. Like,
what we need to happen is for them to come over here, invade us, and leave their shit behind. Yeah, because they're gonna. It's a money thing, man. Yeah, she probably got somebody probably did a Bubba Gunsmith gun, and she wanted to.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can actually take a picture of this because my workstation is a workstation at this point. Let's see. Do I have a switch? There we go.
There's a joint right here.
Oh, shit. Well,
stars like these.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is all the SDI stuff, as you can see. So if you need a gunsmith at some point, yes, it will. I will be happy to gunsmith whatever the hell you got.
Shit, we need some more hours in a day. Precision shit. How the hell you gonna be doing all that shit?
Right.
Yeah, no, like I said, my desk is
space is bad. Damn, she got a terrible gun. gas block tore up, headspace is bad.
Oh God, yeah. No, I would.
Oh, she got a horrible gun, man. Oh,
They
somebody
pretty much chewed your ass. Yeah, I would have to bring
they-
that. Probably charge you out the ass just to fix it. That's the problem. Once you get something that bad, you got to go to somebody legit, and we got to take it apart and look at it, and then look at you and be like, "Do you want to keep it?"
Right.
Like, I'll give it back to you, but I don't know if you want to keep it after this, because if you go through it and I see something, I'm just like, fuck.
Man,
I just build you another one, but here's my price. So, yeah, they probably got her on that. So, unfortunate. That's unfortunate that you went through that shit.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's cheaper to leave it and ship it back. You ain't never lied, Hot Tub, as far as all the other stuff. Like it's all that paperwork, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Have at it. Now, and of course, if you try to be one of them cats to bring you back a war trophy, you can get jammed up. There a lot of rules have changed over the last 30 years with this stuff.
Yeah, I will say we used to just throw them in. So like when the planes take off, they have their suitcase pods. And usually you just throw whatever the fuck you want in there, and then you get back to quartermaster. Don't look at the damn planes, because usually it's the officers running. That's their plane, and move out the way. I took my shit. They don't look at it. But I got an AK that's coming back from Afghanistan. It's still on my base because I had to I gotta figure out a way to sneak it. I don't know how to do it. It's like shit, it is sitting right there. And my man's always looks right there. I want to see if I can go up there when the base close and take it. Like just run out with it. But yeah, no, they bring them back, on base and shit like that anymore.
That was a really shitty gun that she got. When a gun shop says they're not putting it back together and they'll give it back to the seller, that's a shitty gun.
Oh yeah, no, that's again, it happens a lot because anybody can get an FFL. That's not the problem. It gets to the point where, do you trust that person as an FFL? Do you trust that person as a dealer and just trust the person as a person? So yeah, if you're buying some things and if the price seems too good, might be
too good to be true.
Even if it seems right, sometimes if it seems right, it might be too good.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch.
Yeah,
inspect it, inventory it.
Yes.
Before you take it out there to squeeze off some triggers, because last thing you want is a gun to blow up in your face.
Yeah, Kentucky ballistics.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that is the one thing you don't want. You don't want no critical failure. Please, God, don't have critical failure.
Not at all. It will beat you down, man. It'll tear your ass up. So you definitely got to be real careful with some of these guns, especially when you're not actually physically seeing it. When you get it, definitely inspect it. Have it inspected before. They usually tell you that. Usually they're supposed to tell you that. Have the gun inspected before you take it to the range.
Yeah.
That could have told you right then and there. But sometimes the price be too good. You're like, oh, okay, I can mess with it. Yeah, I bet. Oh, it was a stand. Oh, somebody got you with a standard price. And it probably was a regular COVID price gouging price that you got hit with too. Yeah, that's a rough.
Yeah,
that's a shitty move. Sorry about that. That's a shitty. That's
garbage.
Because the gun broker site is good as dealing with certain auctions on there, certain vendors that will screw the pooch on you, man. So it's terrible when you think about it. At the end of the day, it's a mess. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to January coming out there to play a little bit. It's gonna be definitely a good ass time. Yeah, no problem, Ebony. Hopefully you get your bread back.
Yeah, please. If you can't get your money back, then shit. I don't even know what to say about that one. They're assholes about giving the money back, because usually, any other place you can go to, I don't know why guns are the only ones, but any other place, as soon as you use a gun, it's almost like a car. It's kind of worth less than what you paid for it.
Right.
Even if you only put like a round through it to test it. So hopefully you get your money back, or sometimes you can send a nasty ass letter to ATF, and they'll usually track them down and make them give you your money back.
Yeah, I would definitely throw a complaint on that one.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you definitely, you ain't never lie. Which you got to bet, and sometimes it's. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would. Yeah. When they say they're not even going to do it, yeah, that must have been a really piece of shit that they sold you.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely talk to ATF. They're probably going to be the ones to tell you, hey, either take it back, send it back, or send in a complaint about that FFL, and they'll probably pull his FFL if it's really bad. If it could have killed you, then yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll get him for that one.
Yeah, that was horrible. I didn't know they fucked you like that. I am so sorry.
That's big time. Oh shit, Juice is back. Juice.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
I definitely will not be fucking people just like that. That is horrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Snitch on their ass.
Yeah, definitely, because you're talking money and lives at stake. So you definitely two things that this game is two things that are very precious: is the money and lives.
Yeah, yes. Off GP, they should just give her money back, knowing that she can, call ATF. Like, just give her money back. Maybe they didn't know.
Oh, they knew.
Some of them know. Some of them just don't care.
Yeah, they knew.
It's a thin line between. Oh, well, she bought, a gun as is. Like, yeah, as is, as she thought it was brand new, and it's not,
Yeah.
Even if it's used, you're supposed to at least tell them what happened to the damn used car. It's like a used vehicle. I mean, it is like a used vehicle. It's like a used vehicle. You're supposed to tell her what the fuck happened with it.
Right.
So, yeah, we got limit laws for cars, though, too. So,
yeah,
you're right.
And usually, sometimes guns like that be like sell for parts only. Not necessarily gun
right.
to use. So a lot of stuff. Some people don't say that stuff. So yeah, she just caught a bad vendor, caught a bad dealer or seller.
Yeah,
that's
all. And
so
I do apologize for that.
Yep. So,
Precision. This is what I want to talk to you about, man. Do you do you got a line on like armor, like body armor?
Yes, I do. I am
plates and carriers.
I am a in-store dealer for Safe Life.
Oh, okay.
Safe Life body armor. Matter of fact, let me pull out my little handy dandy notebook. Let's see.
Hooker, he got some shit. Like, I didn't even have to go to Amazon. I should have went.
Shopkeep.
I just want to dress like Gershon. They were tactical titties.
I can tell you that the body armor I got is a 1X, 1 extra large, tall. I have the FARS vest with the level 4 plus in there. It has black text that says instructor, and it has the military discount. It still came to about $1,938. Let's see. Yeah. And my contact out there is Stephen Ray, so I can actually order anything you want. He's saying that for any order, I just need your height and weight, and it is a lead time as of right now of a week and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to jump in your inbox.
They did Ebony dirty. So, a brand new gun. Bullshit. That probably was trash.
Man, what kind of gun was it, Ebony?
Yeah,
I want to know. I want to know what kind of gun it was.
Now too, like
I'm gonna go back up in the comments. I think she might have put it in the comments. Let me go back up again to see if she put it in the comments. Which gun it was. I think it was probably an AR. It was a AR pistol. I guess the gas block was on backwards or something. They screwed up, man.
Yeah, they didn't know what they were doing. They, and that's the crazy part about the FFLs. You can just buy that shit. You can just buy it, get your FFL, and you don't need to know shit about a damn gun. You can be like, hell, I'm a water gun expert and get it.
Right.
You don't need to know shit about FFL. They do not give you a class. I thought it was like a 6 months course or some shit, at least they teach you about being FFL. They don't tell you shit.
They tell you the process of getting it, not necessarily the process of knowing the firearms and
Right.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they don't care about shit. After you get it, it is what it is. Like it is
Right.
at that point, buyer beware who you buying shit from.
Right. Definitely one
If
of
I
them.
had an FFL, I don't think I wouldn't try to manufacture shit. Like, I'd just be trying to do online.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, most likely
but
be online sales, but can you hold multiple FFLs at once? Yes, you can.
Yes, you may.
You sure can. You're talking to a guy who's a Type 10 and Type 11 FFL. I'm currently working on my 07. I currently have an 03 FFL. You can have as many as long as you got the money.
Yeah.
You can have all 9 of them.
Now the thing is, usually we don't have multiple ones unless you're trying to do something separate from the other FFL. So again, like if you are a curator, but then I don't know, you want a pawn
That's
at the
Type
same
2.
time, then you might get the 3 and 2. Or if you're a standard, so a Type 1, and you want to maybe just manufacture ammo or something and not get into the legality or pricing of a Type 7, then yeah. But at some point they become catch-all. So like if you got a Type 7, do you need a Type 1? No, because it catches the dropout from the Type 1, Type 6, and 3 and 2. 3, 2, and 1. But then like with me, if I have the Type 10, I don't need to get any of the shit above it because I do everything. And the Type 11 is just the import, but it does everything except for the, what is it? Type 10 doesn't, the Type 10 is domestic. So manufacturing of domestics plus that, and that's just it. And then Type 11 is the import of ammo and firearms minus manufacturing. So if you get both of those, you cover your ass for everything. So that's the only difference. But yeah, you can have multiple ones. Shit, I have no problem teaching you how to do it. It's just that the Type 10 and 11 are $3,000 each. So I mean, if you got $6K to buy, then go right on ahead. $6K, go for it. The SOT 1 and 2 are $200 each. So plus that. And then with my ITAR registration, that's $2,500. So that's that part. And then your tab registration for your syntax and everything like that, that's $500. So usually I would say if you're going to do anything like I'm doing, then you're probably going to need like $10,000 off rip. Just have $10,000 because it's still going to have to cover other shit. Your SOTs plus your ITAR plus your EAR plus your regular Type 10 and 11, and then I have a FEL, so that's $750 right there. So yeah, about $10,000 is going to get you where I am, and that's just licensing. That's not talking and getting your inventory, and then if you want to do CNC machineries and stuff like that, you might need to. I talk to Star Cutter and Timera Industries. I got CNC machines for that. Then I also have hydro dipping troughs, sonic cleaners, sonic oilers. I also have what's the word that I'm looking for? Kranzen. Basically, so the reason your gun barrel is black, have you ever thought, to yourself why your gun barrel is black? And there's no known metallic that actually is oxidized black. It is because they put a chemical coating on it, and the chemical dip keeps it from rusting. Okay, you just molecularly change your barrel. So all barrels that you usually get are going to be some type of steel with a chrome or 50-50 nickel plated barrel. At least the good ones. The good ones are made like that. But what they do is they cap both ends, and they take it and put it in a trough, and they just leave it there for about 45 to an hour, and it chemically changes your molecular changes your metal, and the metal ends up going from a 50-50 stainless steel or something like that to a 50-50. Shit. I have to look up the correct term, but it basically is a chemical change that says, okay, now it's sealed up the barrel. It's no longer going to rust. And you also have, if you ever cleaned your gun and you felt that nice little slick to it, it slicks out your gun. So that's the reason that your barrels are black. It's not because they're doing a different alloy or anything like that, which they could, but is because they've done a chemical treat to it to make it,
right,
resisting to corrosion. So I have the trough for that as well. So I mean,
Right.
if you really want to, if you want to get on the end of that manufacturing end, and you want me to teach you how to do it, it's not hard. It's just, do you really want to tell people that you're manufacturing firearms, and then do you really want to take the time to do it right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially with my firearms that I do. I don't buy barrels. I make my own barrels. So they're usually made out of titanium plus a chrome or a nickel lining with a 14-second half spin on it.
So what you make? You make AR-15s and stuff like that, or?
I will make whatever the hell you want me to chamber it in.
Damn.
If you told me you wanted to chamber it in African round 28 by 75, like, okay, I'll do it.
No problem. I got it. Damn, that's dope, man. Can I
Let's
come hang out with you, man? Can I just come to the goddamn lab? Like, shit, like, I'm right here. Oh, I'm right over the state line, right outside of Chicago. I'm on my way right now, goddammit.
Come on in and shoot. I mean,
shit, man. I just want to see this shit.
Go for it. I mean, I'm going to be teaching my child how to run the company at some point. So she's going to have to learn it. I'm going to have to teach it to other people. If I drop dead tomorrow, you got to know,
man,
run.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, if you want to sit there and just, pick up a notepad and want to learn, I don't know what you want to learn, but if you want to learn, yeah,
I'm gonna learn everything. I'm gonna hang out with you and Black Point, Dexter, man, and I'm gonna be straight.
Then, speaking of actually learning, we got Ordnance Lab. So Ordnance Lab is going to come up here during January, because we were talking, and I was talking to him. I'm like, yo, some of the stuff like improvised explosives, let's just say IED, improvise anything that they're doing, some of the backyard builds that they're doing, I personally don't know. I'm not a chemist. My bachelor's in mathematical computer science. I have a master's in cybersecurity, and then I got another one in computer science, and then PhD is robotics. I don't know shit about chemistry like that. Those guys were talking about coming out here to actually teach a class on backyard chemistry. So those are the ones that we'll be teaching. I don't know if you ever checked out their YouTube channel. They actually made a shape charge out of a Coke bottle, like a glass Coke bottle, and it went through like 4 sheets of steel. So they're going to be teaching stuff. But
nice. And who is it again?
Ordnance Lab. They're on Instagram as Ordnance Lab. They're on YouTube as Ordnance Lab, and I think Twitter. I think they have a Twitter. Might not. I can ask them. But those guys are, if you want to learn, how to make something go boom, call them. They have no problem doing it. They're down in Arlington, Texas, or might be, or those guys. They might be in Arlington or San Antonio, one of the two.
Okay. And all this information I sent you, man, like, because we was in RGG Lab the other day. You remember when ATL Prin and them was in there?
Yeah.
And remember Dale Ray, when ATL Prin, he made a comment like, it's gonna be 100 of us and we raiding blocks or whatever. This to make a long story short. And Dale Ray was like, shit, I got something for all 100 of you motherfuckers. Like, so we know what he was saying, like, but man, it's just being able to put it together on some MacGyver shit, and, man, bro, that shit would be dope. Like, you be able to, like, see, we talk about bugging in and bugging out. In other words, like, what would you do in a situation like that? All the information they sent you, man.
Yeah, those guys are are the bug in, bug out type guys. The only thing I can say, like at least with me, you would buy stuff from I buy from Austin Industries and Ohio Industries. Those are the guys that kind of make the deck cable, plastic explosive, RDX, pent in. They make all of that. So
would I have to have an FFL to be able to possess that type of stuff though? Like,
no, depending on your state, I'm not too sure.
I'm in Indiana. All my stuff in Indiana, so I know. I mean, we can have a lot of shit here.
A lot of it might be DD stuff though. You might have to fill out a tax stamp for some of that stuff.
Right.
Just go for the DD. Yeah, he's probably gonna have to fill out a tax stamp, and they might tell you, you know, what you can and can't have. What I would suggest is look at so for everybody is not just you. So for everybody, if you want to know what you can or can't have before you order, because a lot of people, again, I had a lot of people from California trying to buy stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck your law is. I don't
California,
know your job, know your law. Right. But for everybody, what you should do is, if you have a CPL, or let me take that back. If you have some type of concealed carry permit, look at it, read it.
Yeah.
Usually on the front or back, it tells you exactly where to look in your state's constitution for your laws.
Right.
Because your class had to fulfill that law. So look at it, read it, and it should tell you, and it might have subsections and shit like that, but it'll tell you, hey, in the state of Michigan, you can't sell armor-piercing rounds. Exception, click this link. I click the link. Exception, if you are manufacturing the rounds yourself and you have the type 10 and 11, and or you do business with the military or have government contracts or are a manufacturer of arms, then you can actually do that shit.
Right.
Or, hey, you can't have explosives in the state of Michigan. See link below. You can have explosives in the state of Michigan as long as you're not manufacturing it within a residential area and that can kill people. And by manufacturing, click this link. Or you can have explosives because click this link. You can have fireworks. So it's now in the state of Michigan, or it'll say amended this date. You can have explosives. So a lot of the stuff, like with me, I was like, can I have it in the state of Michigan? I can. I had to keep reading and digging and digging and digging because there's a shit ton of amendments, bylaws. There's a whole bunch of exceptions and exemptions that you have to read. And if you don't read all of them, you're going to be kind of assed out a little bit. You're like, oh, I didn't know to do that.
And I kind of looked through it because here I know we can like 4th of July, whatever, we can blow 4 sticks of dynamite. Like it's just certain stuff, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I know, you know, it's certain stuff like, and as far as the carry concern, you just need a permit to carry a handgun. Here we can carry an AK-47 like open or concealed in the car or wherever. Without a permit. So
you're in a state that's kind of like Michigan where it's saying that, okay, you know, only the handgun has to be concealed.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Exemption, we have there's an exemption under there, and it tells you what they consider a handgun in the state of Michigan. In the state of Michigan, we consider anything that's a complete 2 feet and below as a handgun. So bullpups are handguns.
Right.
So if you have a bullpup shotgun or something like that, that is a handgun in the state of Michigan.
Oh, wow.
You have a bullpup firearm, or if you have a sawed-off shotgun, they will consider that a handgun in the state of Michigan. But if you have a long rifle like an AR and it does not have a pistol grip, or it doesn't have that what was it, what type of bump stock am I thinking of?
You talking about
bump stock, the little
like
round one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little round one at the end of the damn thing.
Like a
buffer tube?
No,
yeah, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about like something that come on a shockwave, like a.
Oh, you're talking about the duck handle.
Yeah, like a
As long
I
as you
forgot
ain't
what they
got one
call
of
it,
those.
a raptor, like a raptor grip or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. As long as you ain't got one of those or a collapsible stock, then it's not a handgun. But as soon as he has a collapsible stock, now it's a handgun.
Okay.
So you can conceal it. I mean, technically you could walk in with an AR as a handgun and say it's concealed, but
In
I
a
don't.
book bag and say it's concealed, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
technically they will be like, it's a handgun. It's a handgun.
Right.
Not too many law enforcement are going to. Law enforcement might not enforce that because they think it's still a long rifle, so they're not going to be like, oh my God, you have to have a CPL to walk around with that bastard. Like,
And it's funny that they don't even be knowing, man. Like a lot of the law
no, they
enforcement
do not.
dudes, they do not know shit.
Nope.
They
No,
be looking on Google when you talking like, wait a minute, man, it's an AR pistol. Like, oh no, it's a short barrel rifle. Like, no, it's not.
no,
Like I
they
seen a
are
video like that.
in the state of Michigan, city of Detroit. The city of Detroit police do not know shit. They will tell these people anything, and I've had to correct people. I'm like, I don't know who told you that. Oh, well, the cop told me that. Well, I just so happen to keep a piece of the law on me at all points in times, and I usually print it out every month just to make sure it's up to date. I don't know where the hell they're quoting this subsection from, but it's not in the state of Michigan's law, and Detroit has to follow the state of Michigan's law. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the hell they're telling you. I think they're just being jackasses.
Yeah.
Right.
Try to get a lawsuit, man, by somebody who, certain situations. I mean, I learned this to be quiet with the police, man. My mother told me that. And, not to mention, we went through 3 federal raids before for some shit my brothers them did. So, man, that's first. I learned young to keep your mouth closed. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Shut the fuck up and just wait on this lawyer.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, that is the one thing. If they do take your firearm and they were not supposed to take it, that is a federal theft. You can sue the person directly who took it because they have to put their badge number down. So you can sue them for damages, which usually I know ATF says that lawsuit. I think they usually cap it at like 200K, and a lot of people don't want to get it because they can get to 200K. They can get to 200K real quick because you stole it. And usually they'll pay out, and then you can then
Just want to shoot. What's up, Big Zo? What's happening? I ain't speak to you already.
Yeah, somebody should do a live on us shutting the fuck up. Stop talking to the police, man. It's essential. It's very essential to your life to be quiet. Just give them your information and shut up.
I am that person that tells them like, yo, if they like, depending on the situation, and let me caveat that by saying I'm a little different because I do have that military ranking, so I usually yell at them anyway because I'm like, bitch, I know I'll rank you.
Right.
But there is a thing, yeah, like, hey, if they take your firearm and it's not within the constitution of them taking it, I would let them do it, even if it is a good firearm. It's just a $2,000 gun. Let them take it because you can probably sue for $250,000.
Right. You go ahead and have it.
You're done back regardless.
I'm gonna try to take my kill tech, my sub 2000. I'm gonna have to fight for that.
Yeah, no, I'm like, the one thing they will do, and I ended up cussing them out, and their their shift sergeant had to come out and apologize and shit like that. I don't know why they took my firearm and they wanted to try to break it down, and they got it stuck, and they couldn't figure out the shit, and she had to come out and cuss them out, and she made them empty out their pockets because I was like, if I break this shit because I gotta get it back into to a barrel, then we're gonna have issues, especially because the way they jammed it, it was jammed in battery, but it was like halfway exposing the inside of the barrel and shit like that. I'm like, bro, how did you do that?
Right.
Well, we were looking at you, and she was like, well, why the fuck would you look at YouTube and touch his shit? I'm like, don't do that. Is that no? It was the I had a regular FN 45. It was FNP 45 at the time, and they were trying to get it back in. No, when they feed the 5.7s, they usually at least the Detroit police, they've been, and even the state troopers out here, they kind of back off away from it because I don't think their armor can stand the black tips. So they kind of, they see a 5.7. They usually 9 times out of 10, at least with me, they have not asked to see it or anything like that. I'm like, hey, I got a 5.7 on me. They usually back up a little bit, and they're like, okay, well, you were speeding a little bit. Let me just check your license plate real quick, and we'll have you on your way.
Yeah, well, none of them problems, huh?
7s, they just. I've literally gotten out of tickets because I had the 5.7. They were just like, the 45, they might give me a ticket, but the 5.7, they're just like,
man, I need to get a 5.7.
Stop speeding so fast, like you were 5 miles over, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh
yeah, Michigan, man. I drove trucks. They get you for 4 miles over, especially Jackson County on Interstate 94, Jackson County. Them motherfuckers live for truck drivers, that man.
They do. They screw y'all motherfuckers over. They love pulling y'all.
I come through there. I creep through there, man.
Like I've never seen them get pulled over until I went to Jackson. I'm like, y'all really pull trucks over?
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, they pull you over, man. They live and breathe truck drivers, man.
They do. So
I know the county, so that's why I know you. Like when you start saying the county, like Cook County, Illinois, but Jackson County, Michigan on 94, headed east, man. Please, it's a scale house there too over there. So
they probably do. You know what, they do that because that's where the prison is.
Right.
And that's like besides the prison, that's their only source of income.
Man, they get that money off semis, man.
You go down to Indiana, Michigan, in that area.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's a little bit further in when you get off the coming out of like Michigan City, Indiana. You get on in a little bit. Jackson County, yeah. Whew.
Yeah, they out there. But yeah, no, that shut the fuck up and
shut the fuck up.
Let them take it.
Big Zo was asking about your if it was a 5.7 because your last discussion when you talked about that's what you used in the one time.
That one, no, they looked at it, they saw that he had it, they gave it back. They were just like,
oh well,
shit happened.
Oh shit! On this joint here,
oh, you had to use it in defense.
The 5.7, yeah.
Yeah, shit.
It's in one of my. You gotta go check out the video. Juice, he put all the good shit out
Man.
there.
Right.
Then we're gonna put this on because we coming down to the wire.
Yes.
Those who've been in the chat right now, I appreciate y'all coming through this joint. This is a good time for you to do Q&As. I know a bunch of questions were being asked.
Yeah.
The opportunity to come on here, ask whatever question you want. We're gonna wind it down probably like the next 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna let them because I'll be back tomorrow in Precision Strike. I don't know if you know about Wild Wild Wednesday.
Yes.
Me and my buddy Gershon Tactics and Tackleberry Bug. This for everybody in the audience. And we do it on Gershon Tactics channel, 7 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central on Wednesday. Gershon Tactics channel, man. If y'all really want to have some goddamn fun, come over there with us.
I'm gonna be.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's a damn.
And if you want to and also, if you want to, because you're going to get a double dose of Wild Wild Wednesday because they're taking over tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll come on tomorrow.
Wild Wild Wednesday takeover. So we're going to have 4. They got Gershon, my co-host today, Juice. Yeah. They're going to I'm going to try to be as serious as I can. But it's long. And we're going to have Tackleberry Bug.
Tackleberry Bug, boy.
These 4 guys, it's just going to be a mess. So
he like that badass little brother. You just be like, shut up, man. And he just Tackleberry crazy, man.
As many questions as I'm gonna try to probably not gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's gonna be
but I know Gershon would love to talk to Precision, man, because he down in Dallas. He's trying to get his FFL right now.
Yeah.
He was going through Jada Shooter. I got Jada Shooter. I did the FFL Elite. Well, I'm trying to get through it. But I was thinking about getting the FFL too.
Yeah, I tell everybody to get it, man. At least
please do. I keep telling people, I'm like, please do. My biggest thing is I thank you all for, putting me on the spotlight and, saying that I'm a FFL dealer, but I need other FFLs to transfer shit to.
Man, dude,
And,
man,
it's one thing you all like, hey, can I get it? Can I get it? And I'm like, okay, you're in a state that I don't know the legality of. And like I said, I only know 2 other black FFLs. One is Jonathan Redstone, and then the other one is Riley Eagle 1, because that's the all black female ones. So I'm like, it's all black females that run that store. There's nobody else up in there except the females. I don't know anybody else.
We know Jay the Shooter.
You know Jay the Shooter.
Jay.
Yeah.
But if you're asking me for transfers and you guys want it, like, I'll just how to get a fucking FFL, man. It's not that hard. I got the paper. I'm looking at the paperwork as we speak.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a lot of ways you could do it. I've been noticing, like, man,
it's easy.
Paperwork right here. I will show you how to do it. I keep a copy of it on me at all points in time.
Yep. The only thing is, you just know where you could do it, right?
Yeah, right.
Where you can do it.
A place of business, because they'll ATF when they call you. Because once they call you, that's like the second to last step,
right?
Yeah.
You get that phone call, it's go time almost then, where they either say yay or nay. And the biggest thing they'll say nay for it if you don't have the place where you actually that they approve it. Like if you could do it out of your house, I wouldn't recommend it.
I would not recommend it. I don't know why, but I would not.
Get like a storefront or an office space and check with the landlords of that office space to verify that they allow you to store firearms. And then also make sure that it's a place that ATF approves, because sometimes it's a mess, man.
So the zoning. He was saying that the zoning is the hardest part, huh?
Zoning is the hardest part, man. The zoning is the hardest part. And usually it comes down to, if you can find like a place like an industrial area, or if you can find a place like that, you might not have much of an issue. And you can get it relatively inexpensive, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a spot that's actually an industrial area. It's not a huge office space, but it's in the budget. It's budget friendly, and it's in an industrial park, so it's away from everything. Right?
So usually the industrial parks be unincorporated too. So
yeah.
So
usually,
you keep forgetting you're a truck driver. I don't know how many times you done dump shit off at one of them places.
Man, bro, I be going to some strange places. I still drive part time. And even doing the high voltage electrical work, I go to some strange places sometimes.
Right. So
usually with these, so when you fill this out, the reason they ask for the zoning, so ATF they do not distinguish from a FFL just selling and an FFL having a firing range.
Right.
So when they say zoning, they're going to ask. Usually in a phone call, that's where they kind of make up in their mind, because at that point now it's at the discretion of the IOI. If you say no, I don't have a range, and you're in a retail area, you're fine. If you're saying I'm going to be popping off rounds, they're not going to let you do that in a retail area, because retail area could be in a fucking mall.
Yeah,
right.
If that makes sense. Right. So I've always recommend get a industrial area. The industrial area will just cover all of that.
Everything.
So it all depends on what type you're trying to get. So like you want to, of course, you'll be trying to pop off rounds if you manufacturing and see if this shit gonna feed right. Say I didn't want to do that. Say I just want to do online sales and maybe shit like that.
Retail zoning would probably be the best, because you're going to be like, okay, retailing in just a retail area, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that should be fine. But it depends. Your retail area in your state might be like, motherfucker, that's a gun. No.
Yeah.
They might get pissy about it. But if you say construction area or industrial or commercial area,
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
two joints here. Sorry to cut you off. Two quick questions. I'm gonna get the Lazarus first. I'm gonna get the Lazarus second. But Big Zoe said, I have a transfer agent. Yeah, you could have it in you can, depending on your state, you could have it out your home, but I wouldn't recommend it just for the sake of because once you do an FFL, your address is out there, right?
Yes.
Your address is out there. So FFL, if the people look for FFLs in the area, your name comes up, right? Your address is up. So do you want to, let's say you want somebody that's going to come hit, they want to try to steal some guns. You don't want that headache at your house. And this for liability purposes, right? You want to, don't never sell where you rest at, you know.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
This is universal, everything. There's a lot of street niggas here. They know.
You know what I'm saying? You
street people.
Get you a spot, industrial spot or something like that. Because you could do it, but it's not really recommended. Unless you're just starting out really quick and you just want to get something and then change over immediately, because address change is a lot easier than getting the actual FFL. But start off, you can get you a budget friendly, if it's budget friendly piece of property, of business place, office space, that's industrial. That's probably like the best, because there's places where you, at one time here where I am, we could have done it out of a storage space, but they changed that. So that's why.
So the ATF has changed that, or that's just the state you live in?
I got kicked back. The ATF kicked it back.
ATF.
The ATF doing it.
Yeah. So I'm looking for industrial. I found a spot, and it's budget. It's a little budget friendly, so I'm gonna talk to the guy this week, and then I'm gonna reapply. So I'm gonna keep applying until they say yes. Right?
Because you don't necessarily. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you good.
You don't necessarily. You just need that business as the business. You don't necessarily have to do business out of it.
You don't necessarily do business there.
Depending on the state laws, right?
You're not necessarily not to store there. You don't have to store your stuff there, but that's your place of business where you would actually.
Yeah. There we go. I was about to say you don't have to. So.
If I want to do transfers, I can do transfers.
You can do transfers from that address, but you can store
in the storage unit or something.
Like
you can
kind of. So real quick, Lazarus, if I'm free, if I ain't got shit going on that day, you can just call me. But if it's like you want a private sit down session, then like $100, shit, that'll get you for. You know, we can do everything. I don't really charge by hour, but you can just do. You know, we can do everything at one time.
Shout out to Lazarus, man. He a young man. He try to do his thing, man. You see, he be in it.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's a lot of folks. Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, don't do that.
Out the house. I just wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it because
I don't know. I don't want my shit on public record.
Yeah,
with
liabilities, man. There's a lot of liabilities.
I actually have an example of that because Redstone, he was actually doing it. He had a small shop. Then they found out it was guns. They kicked him out. Then he had, you know, his. They had to change the address to his house for a minute, and lo and behold, somebody did break into his shit.
Yeah,
tried to take shit. Luckily, he did not have everything in the trailer that they tried to get into. So yeah, they people will try to get you.
Yeah, of course.
So
the storage and
you can, but
selling, the storage and selling. So, let me see. Matter of fact, so they ask you in like it's the 6th block. They were like, hey, what's the area where you're going to be doing your business out of? You put that on there, and then block 12 asks you for your hours. So they're expecting that they can walk in during these hours.
And then it's gonna be business
see business being conducted, and they can walk out. Now storage facility, it doesn't really ask, but you can store it anywhere because so they even ask you like application business premise is either owned, rented, and stuff like that. You can actually say it's owned and rented, and then you can put, you know, the rental property. Now they might ask like, why is it owned and rented? Did you mean to do that? But you can say, no, I own this premise in block 3 and I rent this premise in block 3 as storage. Then it'll say, hey, what are you doing? What is your zone? It'll ask you in block 14, indicate type of business premise, zone residential, zone commercial. So zone residential is single family dwelling, condominium, hotel, motel, public housing. Zone commercial is storefront, office, gun club, military installation, or other. You can actually put whatever you want on there. The only real thing that you got to worry about is the Part 18. That's where you notify local law enforcement, and that's going to say, hey, local law enforcement, chief of police, or whoever, is this person good to go? And they don't really say anything. They're just asking, is there any egregious things that you see? If you have speeding ticket, parking tickets, and whatever that, they cannot report that. That is non-reportables. They don't really give a fuck about that. They're just asking, have you been convicted of any violent felonies, rapes, murders, anything like that?
Right.
That's the only goddamn thing.
They don't care if you stole bubble gum out of a damn store.
Those are the only things that you really got to worry about, and then giving the fee. So, like I said, I think you said you were doing a Type 7. That's $150, and then the more expensive ones are the 9, 10, and 11. They're $3,000.
Those are $3,000 each. And it's every 3 years that you would pay for FFL.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should be able to pay that off by your first sale or your first real day opening.
Yeah. So if you did a typo.
Your the first thing is
that.
Like I really don't see people trying to open it up something like that, knowing that being around firearms, you can get 10 years, $100,000 fine, like with the big with the felonies and stuff. So I'm squeaky clean. I'm good. Shit.
Yeah, you good, man. I say everybody to get it. If you can get it because it exempts you.
Yeah. And got to pay them taxes.
And as long as you're conducting business at some sort, ATF inspects you, and you're actually making sales, they don't care. As long as you're not like buying like a whole bunch of machine guns and collections and shit, you ain't making no sales. You might have a little bit of a problem then. But if you're just doing a little bit here, a little bit there, and you're making sales, you actually have receipts because you got to log it every time you sell something.
Right? Yeah.
So,
man, business would be good.
Yeah, if you do, like you said,
I know a lot of people who,
if you do it right, you straight, man.
Yeah, ATF is really not that bad to work with. I understand. You'll see a lot of these gun groups and gun policy groups on Instagram that kind of talk them out or dog them and shit like that. Man, really, they're not that
difficult, man.
If you're doing it legitly, very easy to work with. I've never had a problem with them. I've had more problems with city council than I have had with ATF. ATF don't really give a shit.
They don't.
They just want their money.
Yeah, they just want their bread at the end of the day. So
that's it. But gentlemen, we
202. Yeah. Man, it was nice meeting you officially, Precision, man. I wish I could have made it in for the other two, man. Shit, we need to rewind them motherfuckers.
Hey, but see, the cool joint, Juice, you can have him on Wild Wild Wednesdays to blow his.
I don't know if he want to come on there with them knuckleheads, man.
No, see, he's right now in professional mode.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no knuckleheads. They some good guys, man. Tackleberry know a lot about. Him and Hookah usually always had their own segment talking about Tiger Strike 345s and shit. And we were like, what the hell are they talking about? It'd be all over the head. Like I just sit back and listen, like, oh shit, or I'd be Googling it.
Man. So and plus y'all in the same vicinity, man. Y'all like in the area.
Man, so we right here in this Midwest. I'm right over. I don't know if you ever heard of like Munster, Indiana, Hammond, Indiana.
Yep.
So I'm probably 3 hours away from you. I used to deal up in
maybe like 2.5 or something like that. I think you're 2 hours away at this.
I used to deal around in Kalamazoo a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
Benton Harbor. You went to Western.
I went there for a hot second. Then I went back to Wayne State. But I went to Western. I know where you at.
Yeah, one of my friends, her son, he just started going to Wayne State to play football. So.
Oh, see, I know.
Yeah. So man, small world. We right down the street from each other, right down 94.
Look at that. Connections have
been made. No, we can we definitely can do that.
Yeah.
That'll work. See, look at that. There's some gun hookah.
Man, hookah.
When you call it gun hookah shit,
hookah.
Linking people, man. See, I got RWG linking people, gun hookah linking people, Jada Shooter linking people.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful community, man. We on the rise too, man. Even though hookah them been in there 20 years, man. We on the rise, man. It's looking good.
Man. Yo, but yeah. Now, speaking of RWG, he's on now, so you know we got.
Yeah, he is. You know, he waiting on you too. He don't be like he don't be talking shit.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna infiltrate his joint. Come over, Precision Strike, to RWG joint, and we just talk his shit, man. Come and enjoy some of the people over there as well. But gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Precision Strike number 3, man, in the books. I appreciate it. We're definitely gonna talk more offline. And then Juice, yeah, y'all should link up, man. You be able to get, be able to do some stuff.
Yeah, no, we definitely got to link up.
Man, I'm definitely gonna get my FFL. Me and my old lady been talking about it. Her stuff's still over in Illinois, but maybe we probably hit them both ways, or just try to this, man. Try to
appreciate it. All right.
Yeah, we can do a whole show up here, man. I have no problem with that.
Cool. Okay, cool. Look at that, Juice. You got some material, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. We're gonna ride out. I'm gonna finish jumping off. Y'all be safe.
All right, you too, brother.
RWG, Precision Strike. See you over there, or we'll all chop it offline. And Juice, I'll see you over there, and I'll see your ass tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. I'm gonna be suited and booted.
Wild Wednesday about take this shit over. So Precision Strike, if you want to see what Wild Wednesday is about, come over tomorrow. You'll get a small piece of what these cats.
Yeah, and I can't see your chat. They love Juice on they love _ Juice YouTube.
Yep.
Give me on YouTube. I really,
Yeah, give information. Sorry about that.
No, I'm just saying Instagram, same thing. They love Juice. They love _ Juice Hudson. HUDSON.
All right. Yeah. Precision Strike 313 on everyone. We're still trying to find your YouTube joint. You
I know, man. We can't
Darling, I appreciate it. Nola, just want to shoot. I appreciate y'all coming and keeping us company, man. And look at
send your link on Instagram. That's probably put your link in your description on Instagram, Precision Strike.
Yep.
And then we can click on it from there and then take it straight to your page.
Yep.
Yeah, just hit me up on the Instagram. So yeah, Instagram, I'll put everything up. I'll put up the once I get all the firearms and everything in this week, and then I'll put up my I'm definitely gonna put the YouTube link up because I thought it was up. I'll put that up and Discord and all the other shit as well. So I got everything. So it won't be too hard to find me.
Sweet. All right, gentlemen.
All right, everybody.
All right, man. You be safe.
Yeah, I'll see you in a minute.
All right, brother. And Precision Strike once again. Well, it's been another one in the books. 2 hours, loving it. Good conversations. Juice, once again, shout out for co-hosting with me, man. It was a good time. Precision Strike. And everybody who came to holler and chop it with us for a little bit. Good stuff. A couple of minor difficulties with my smoke alarm going off and that good stuff. But, hey, stuff happens. It's live. Appreciate it. So, y'all be safe. Gun in the hookah. Out.